Hey there, it's McCare. Not too long ago, I did a small projects update and I showed you my fire cider, and some of you wanted to know how to make it. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna make a batch. Let me say, I am not an expert on this stuff. I am not an herbalist. I'm learning. I am not gonna be able to tell you like, here's all the attributes that the onion have, or none of that's happening. I'm gonna tell you how to make the stuff and put it in a jar and then get it back out later. That's what we're going to cover here, okay? You will need a jar. My last batch, I made a half gallon and 2 quarts. And this time I'm just going to make a half gallon. Now, I'm really bad at judging volumes. Like, I'm horrible at judging volumes. So what I did this time is I marked on my jar just like 6 divisions, and I'll go roughly by those because I have 6 groups of foods that are going into this. You'll need horseradish. You'll need ginger. You'll need turmeric, but if you can't find fresh, get you some powder. We're gonna need onions. So I'm gonna do a white onion and a red onion today. We are gonna need garlic and peppers. I'm gonna do some jalapenos, and I ordered Thai chilies, and the ones I'm used to getting are like the piri piri, the bird's beak, whatever, the little ones. So I'm not sure what these are, but we're gonna use them anyways. And then I have some cayenne powder, and then I have 2 kinds of berries to add in this time. I did blackberries last time and it was good, so I'm gonna do black and blue. Whoa, and other important things, sorry. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. You need this. I have the Mason Tops kit, so this is a pickle packer. They named it, not me. But this is to press things down in the jar. Don't pack it too tight or you won't be able to get your apple cider vinegar in. Ask me how I know. And then this is a pickle puck. Again, they named it, not me. And this will set on the top to keep all the food from floating up and touching air. From here, we just chop and add to the jar. I'm not gonna peel the horseradish or the ginger. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't think it really matters. So I'm gonna start by putting horseradish up to approximately the horseradish line. Oops, that's ginger. All right. And the more surface area you can get, the more it's gonna get absorbed. So feel free to chop finely or thin or whatever. That is not for you, baby chicken. Cayenne likes horseradish. Are you serious, baby chicken? I did not really think the chickens would like horseradish. Do you know how to sprout this? Because I don't, and may as well grow it, right? If you know how to sprout this, tell me in the comments, please. There's really no reason behind the order that I'm doing them. I'm kind of going from like most vital to optional, and that's just the way I've done it. I don't have a specific reason why I do it that way. Sorry if I'm shaking y'all. I imagine I am. There's a love bug. That's the second love bug that I've seen up here, and that is so weird. I'm used to only seeing them like down in the south. So I already have ginger in the ground, so I will probably take this piece and peel and dehydrate it later. Oranges. I mean, not oranges. Onions. I have a tray down there to take to the compost, and that is a drippy onion. I told you I don't know what they are, but all of the things that are going in here do have like beneficial properties in themselves. It's a little much onion. Back some out. Now I came up pretty well above the onion line because I really don't need equal amounts of garlic to all the rest because it's really strong. So it's probably going to be 1 bulb of garlic, but let's see what happens. And I'm going to have a lot of fun carrying all this like cut up stuff back inside later. That's just blowing garlic paper everywhere. Yeah, my bin over here is really shallow and everything's just blowing out of it. It's fine. It just looks like it's snowing garlic paper over here. Should have brought out an extra jar to do the jar trick with them. Put garlic cloves in a jar, seal it, shake it really hard. It'll peel them for you. Oops. So making fire cider does take a little time. It's not complicated. That's the way my grandmother taught me, was to use the knife like that. Have you ever met a woman who could snatch pies out of the oven with their hands? Because that was my grandmother. It was wild. I don't know how she did it. She was fast, I guess, and she had a soul of steel. Almost there. Oh, okay. I'm so glad it's like outside in nature where it's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. It's okay. All right, let's see how we are. That puts us right about there. And you know what? I'm always afraid I'm gonna forget to add my powders. And so I'm just gonna do that right now. That was some turmeric, in case you're interested in measurements. And now we're gonna come back with some cayenne. Very precise, some. Jalapeno friends over here, and my mystery friends. Let's do a few of each. Oh, hi lime. There's a lime in there. There's another one. Good. Smells hottish. Probably don't rub your eyes after doing this. I would advise some really good hand washing practices before tending to personal activities, if you follow. I didn't make a line for peppers. All right. It's gonna be fine. We'll just get one more in there, move on. Skills, I got them. Citrus, I don't know why I can't get a hold of lemons lately, but I don't have a lemon. Normally it would be oranges, limes, and lemons that I would put in. Just gonna do what we have. Move stickers. Stop falling in the ground. Oh, overpacked jar again. These are raspberry oranges, which I haven't had yet. It's okay. I like blood oranges better, but they were out. Forgot I wanted them on top. Tick tick. So if you are following my recipe, make 7 lines, not 6. Or I could have just fully included my garlic into the onion line. It makes lovely sounds. part of one more orange. Okay. So we have this. And I packed it down a little. There's still a lot of space like down by the horseradish and the ginger. And you want to make sure that you get your mother in there. Not your mother. The mother of your apple cider vinegar. Sorry about all that bouncing. Already smells dangerous. If you do this once you've put liquid in, be very careful. You can't push very far. I'm just trying to get some of those air bubbles. And then the puck goes on top, and it's probably going to displace. Put your date on it. And this is going to sit in the pantry for a month, during which I will agitate it. Just a little shake. You can put wax paper between the lid and the stuff, or you can get a plastic lid. I could probably use saran wrap, but wax paper, the wax has soy in it, and I am very allergic, so that will not work for me. I would like to get some of the good plastic lids is the solution I would like to take. And I'm just getting some of those powders mixed in and all that stuff. Let's see where my bubbles settle. That's probably going to be fine. As the bubbles settle, I might need to top it off a little bit. I'll check it out in the next couple of days. 1 month from now, so at the end of May, I will put a strainer over a big measuring cup or a mixing bowl and pour this through. And then I let it sit there for an hour or so with saran wrap over it. And every time I come by, I just kind of squish out some of the liquid. And it takes it a little while to get all the way through. If you have a press, that would do it. But I don't. So I just let gravity work and then massage it a little bit. That's the whole deal. Once it's finished and you've poured it off into another container, every day you'll give it a shake because it'll settle, and then you'll take a shot of it, 1 ounce. Shoot it. Some people use honey with it. That can be a good idea to kind of tame the flavor of it a bit. 1 shot a day, and this is probably a month worth in a jar like that, in a 1/2 gallon jar. If you learned something, if you would like to, please hit like and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that you like videos like mine, and I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Later, y'all.